Out of all the subjects in my school, I used to love this one subject the most. But only until when I was in my class 5, and from class 5 it started giving me nightmares. And you might be thinking that this is that one subject wherein we add, we subtract, we multiply, we divide. Not mathematics, it is not maths, but it is our drawing class. Until I was in class 5, I used to go to this drawing class with all the excitement because I can use colors, I can add colors, be it sketch pens, be it crayons, be it watercolors. I can splitter them, I can see those colors coming to life, and I can use all my creativity and I can enjoy that one class. And in 5th standard, when I was in class 5, we used to have this one drawing teacher. His name I don't want to say, but this one teacher, what he did. That day he came to the classroom, I clearly remember, he asked us to draw something called as a house, a simple house. So he asked us, make a rectangle, on top of it make a triangle, put a door, put a window, put some grills to that window, add a ventilation on the top, and that's it, you're done. But I wanted to try something different, something creative. So what I did, I splittered colors, I tried something creative. I used triangular top, I used triangular bottom, I planned to make some pillars, I made a 3-storied building. But in that process, I have to frankly agree that I messed up the drawing. That was not that great, but still, I at least had a good time in making that, and I have learned something that this is not the way that we have to do a house. And with all the excitement when I took that paper, I went to my teacher and I showed him, sir, I have done this. Then what he has done was, he called everyone in the class to gather around my picture and showed them, see what Santosh has done today. I was shocked. I was disgusted. I was humiliated before everyone in the classroom. I was feeling like a failure that day. And that, my dear friends, still today gives me nightmares. And today, as I'm going to discuss about this very important and critical element, which is quite opposite to the topic that we were discussing before, which is the topic of giving affirmation. What is affirmation and how does that help us? If you didn't watch that video, it is in the I bar. You can go watch it now. But this is something quite opposite to affirmation, that is public criticism. And these days this is quite rampant because we go to Facebook, we go to Twitter, there is a war going on. People spitting venom on each other in the name of comments. And this is all something which is related to public criticism. And when done on an individualistic basis, what happens when we do public criticism of someone? Scientifically proven, it is scientifically proven by some neuroscientists that public criticism can literally hamper, can literally paralyze someone's cognitive thinking abilities. How? There are 2 parts inside our brain. Number 1 is the frontal lobe, which is responsible for cognitive functions of our body. And number 2, the amygdala. Now, amygdala is responsible for the emotional, the behavioral responses that we give. And it is also responsible for the fight or flight response. That means either you fight, you see a lion, your frontal lobe is gone, your amygdala comes into picture. Either you will fight or you will flight, that is, you will go away. And when you are facing public criticism, it is as simple as, it is as same as you are facing a lion. And you end up becoming less confident, your cognitive abilities, your frontal lobes are blocked, your amygdala comes into picture, you will act out of your emotions. And that is the reason why it is very important to avoid public criticism at all costs. And it is the reason why it is very important to avoid shouting on kids, criticizing kids at all costs. And that is why it is very important to avoid spitting venom on social media in the name of public criticism, or maybe you can call it giving your own personal opinions. It is very important to stop this public criticism today and go back to affirmative feedback instead of public criticism. Now, what is affirmative feedback? Affirmative feedback is very simple. When you meet someone, or for example, say your child, he or she is inclined towards achieving something, a goal, or something that he or she wanted to do. Say, for example, you meet your friend or your child who is willing to lose some weight, and that person starts eating all the junk food, that person starts waking up late, that person stops exercising daily. Then you can go to them and tell them, Mr. or Miss, what are you thinking? If you are going to do this, if you are continuing to do this, do you think that you will be losing some weight? Do you think that you will be achieving your goal? Let that person respond to you and then give feedback. Please wake up early. Please stop eating a lot of junk. Yes, some amount of junk is fine. Please start exercising at least 5 days a week. And then you see the change that comes from them. So, public criticism versus affirmative feedback. What do you want to give? Do you want to hamper the cognitive abilities of people, or you want to let them grow? And I hope that you have the answer. And today, if you have liked this video, please provide me some affirmative feedback. Thank you. This is Santosh. Until we meet again. Thank you.